have to wake up early hours.
What is early
Sometimes,
hours?
yes, 4 a.m., 5
Yeah.
a.m. Sometimes you don't sleep. We
Way.
just work because sometimes you'll have breakfast, lunches,
Okay.
maybe you have 4 events a day, and then you
Okay.
still have a restaurant. And I have to be a chef, I have to be a boss. Sometimes I do catering, and sometimes I'm in the scullery washing.
Hi guys, my name is Balisa Pacho, better known as Miss Mona Lisa herself. Welcome to the Mormuse podcast. Today we are at, of course, Freedom Park Museum. Namhlanje I am joined by
Chef Ntutuko Constance Shandy. They call me Chef Connie.
Chef Konu. We are at Dandozest. I'm
Yes.
saying it correctly.
Yes, Dandozest restaurant at
Okay.
Freedom Park Museum.
All right. Can you please just tell us a bit about yourself? Who is Mam Koni?
Yes. My name is Ntutuko Constance Shandy. As I said it before, I'm a chef by professional. I studied professional cookery at Glasgow University in Scotland. I've been working in different hotels abroad and here in South Africa. Um, I'm running this restaurant. We do events as well, private, corporate, and yeah, we do weddings, all kind of events. And I have 20 permanent staff. Others they are chefs, and others waiters, obviously management. Others, yeah, all department here. So yes, that is me.
Let me get a bit of a background. Growing up, were you a child that loved food, or just something that developed as soon as you got, of course, to a stage where you felt like you're ready to make a life decision?
Oh, when I grew up in a family where all my families would get together every Sunday and cook
Nthanda ukudla.
massive food and sithanda ukudla.
Okay.
I was not eating that much
Okay.
actually, but we used to do even competitions at home cooking and who was the best cooker. It's when I developed love of food, is because I was inspired by my family.
That's nice. How did you come with the name Dando Zest with a Z?
Oh, okay. My background,
Okay.
that is personally my company name before this Dandozest. It was ECS Cuisine and Catering Services because my name is Nontutuo.
Okay.
In Zulu means progress, so that my father gave me that name. So, and then I was married before I got divorced, and it's when I was at National Empowerment Fund. So then they bought me a shop company that the name Dandozest came out. So
Okay.
Dandozest was born in 2016, but I started the business in 2010.
Okay. So 2010 you started the business. We are currently in 2023.
Yes.
So of course we're looking at the fact that there was a bit of challenges in the previous year that we came from, talking COVID.
Yes.
How did that affect your business? How did that enable you to move forward in terms of course operating?
Hey, COVID, we were completely closed down for a year.
Okay.
And yeah, it was difficult for us and my staff, and because we didn't have any income. So, but we thank God that we are still here operating because other businesses they were just closed. They never opened, and us we still have opportunity to push and recover from COVID. And yeah, so yeah.
Okay. I think mostly when you were highlighting the fact that you were closed down, that must have had a negative impact, big time on business. How did that affect you now as an owner?
Yeah, it was difficult. Sitting at home, not doing anything. I'm that person who wakes up early hours and
You're
come.
already used to the
Yes,
process,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Sitting at home, not doing anything. But because I have a lot of clients and my customers, they were supporting me. I was cooking even at home because at the restaurant they were closed and they go and deliver, doing deliveries and to their homes and houses. Yes.
So we're looking at the fact that we are at Freedom Park Museum, right?
Yes.
It is a tourist attraction.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm guessing, Manje, when people come here and they came to visit the place, that's when you automatically fall in line of business to say you have a wide range of customers.
Yes.
So I'm guessing different China corner lab. People are just pitching up all the time.
Yes. We always call ourselves a VIP catering company.
Okay.
And they always said we are not a catering company because all my employees, they are professional chefs. We are trained, we are qualified as chefs, and yeah, anyone can wake up said, I'm a chef or I'm a caterer. So, and then there's cooks, there's chefs. Here we always serve very VIP ministers, embassies, yeah, a lot of VIPs, CEOs for different companies. So yeah, and president, former president. So that's the environment that we are in. So that's why our food, we always make sure that we serve the fresh food and yeah. You're going to taste our food and tell me and see.
Okay. So now, if I can wake up namhlanje and I'm like, I want to change careers,
Yes.
and then ngoba nami ngithanda ukudla, I want to be a chef. Is it a must to go to school? Can I just all of a sudden start and, of course, get training at hand, maybe from you perhaps? And do you think that is a way that I could possibly start?
Hey, there's a lot of people that, as I'm saying, there's cooks, there's chefs. It's up to you. Other people, they just love food, they love cooking. And, but me, I would advise people to go to school.
Okay.
And that's my personal opinion because I always see people, the skill. So you need to, even I grew up, I was like cooking. But when I went to school to polish my skill and understand the portions and everything, so that's why they said if you want to study to be a chef, you have to have maths as well.
Weh,
Because everything you need to
Scott.
calculate. When you have 1,000 people, all
I
of
must
them,
know how
the
many
one
I
portion
must
you need
feed.
to calculate. Yes. So I would advise you to go to school and just, even you have a skill, just go and polish your skill.
Did you study pure maths, dog? Hey, I don't think I'll fit, man. Because honestly, when I think of maths and I'm thinking food, to a normal person, it doesn't. But as you're saying that, of course, I'll need to calculate and see how many people I need to feed on a day to day to say, okay, this is the range of people that come into the restaurant. This is the amount of food I need to prepare and make sure that everybody's fed at the same time.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
So I have a question for ma'am.
Emily.
What's your name?
Emily.
How? Emily. So you work here? Okay. What do you do exactly here?
I am the banqueting coordinator here at Dandozest.
Come back. Bank what?
Banqueting coordinator.
Banqueting coordinator.
Coordinator.
What is that?
So I coordinate with the clients. I help them select a menu
Okay.
and I make sure that they veg run smoothly.
So kahle kahle without you, akwenzeki.
Yeah, you can put it like that. I wouldn't say that, but yeah, it's a nice touch there.
Okay. Do you love your job though?
I really do. Like,
Anne?
it's a nice environment to work in. I'm working with amazing people. And as you can see with my chef, she's calm.
So she's not hard to work with.
No, she's the easiest person to work with.
How?
She does have her moments.
Okay. I'm a moment's loud. That's what I want. To say, okay, she can be stressful because I'm thinking of a kitchen, man. Get pity zel.
No,
Yeah.
she's very passionate about her work and
Okay.
she loves her clients. So if we are not doing things accordingly, obviously she's going to.
Ne. So does she sometimes yell at you? Hey, what are you doing?
Like I said, she's a very passionate human being.
Mm-hmm.
She loves her clients. She loves her work. So she wants 10 out of 10.
Yes. And you, of course, you've worked here for quite some time.
Worked here since 2018. Yes.
2018. So you guys have been operating for what, 6 years now?
Yes, 6 years. We've been here
That's
for
that's
6
a
years.
long time.
We still have 4 years to go.
In 4 years,
And
Tina, we'll eat here in the whole 4 years. It's fine. It's not a problem. I don't mind coming here for whole 4 years. Okay. Line of business, chef, right?
yes.
What is the difference between a chef and a cook? For a person that doesn't know.
Okay, a cook, anyone can cook.
Okay.
Even him, he can cook. and
Yeah,
things
Major,
like
you can
it.
cook now.
So that we
Okay.
call cooks because they are not qualified. So they didn't
Oh.
get a proper training. A chef, it's a person who went to school and study towards culinary. And
Okay.
yeah, so hospitality industry, you will have cooks and you have chefs.
Okay.
So like you cannot wake up in the morning and tell
say I'm
me
a chef now.
now I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
And then while you didn't go for
Yeah.
training or yes, so that's the difference between cooks.
Okay.
We can cook, but when we put everything in the plates, you will see that this is the chef who was plating here, and then this is a cook who was plating. So there's a big difference.
Are you guys ready to eat? Sia, are you ready to eat? Sia too. Okay. I think more than anything, I love the restaurant. So we started by the coffee lounge, ne? And in my head, I'm like, oh, can I have a cup of coffee? I feel like the space also is very welcoming. You've done very well for yourself. I want to ask in terms of your attire.
Yes.
What is what? What is the head? What is the head called? What is the top called as well?
Okay. So in our industry also there's like, you know, the police, you'll have side chain, you'll have what, even in our industry there's commis chef de partie, head chef.
So there's departments.
Yes, there's departments and then there's executive chef. So this hat, only executive chefs who wear these kind of hats. It's long, it's big. And then the outfit, this one is chef's jacket that I'm wearing.
Okay.
So it's white, and then no buttons. So which means I'm an executive chef.
So you can see in the difference. I'm guessing others maybe have buttons and they're different colors.
Yes. And then student, they will have blue pants,
okay.
blue and white, and then they will have chef's jackets white with white buttons. So which means you're still a commis chef, and yeah, so you work your way up, and yeah, so and then when you are.
Weren't you scared when thinking of starting a restaurant?
You know, I didn't start in 2010. I did World Cup with my chef Gachine,
Okay.
and then after I decided no, because when I came back from overseas, coming to South Africa, it's when I decided that let me come, because I was working in the big hotel. It's Sentin Sun Hotel. It's where I polished my skills here in SA, and I decided that I'm going to open my own business. So, and I started with NEF.
Okay.
So we were running canteens. So around, I had maybe about 5 canteens, NEF, LG, Wiphold, Mahlago Investment. So I was running different canteens. So then the clients were like employees, like NEF, there's 220 staff, and then they have branches around the country. So, and then they will ask me, can I have a wedding? Can you come and cater for my wedding? I have a party, birthday party. So it's when I started to expand. So we don't only do a restaurant. We do events, a lot of events. We travel. We don't even do only here in Gauteng, so we travel. KZN, we do Devon July's big events. So yes.
What lessons have you learned about the food industry?
The lesson I can say, cooking it's a skill.
Okay.
It's a hard work. You have to wake up early hours.
What is early
Sometimes,
hours?
yes, 4 a.m., 5
Yeah.
a.m. Sometimes you don't sleep.
Way.
We just work because sometimes you'll have breakfast, lunches.
Okay.
Maybe you have 4 events a day, and then
Okay.
you still have a restaurant. And I have to be a chef. I have to be a boss. Sometimes I do catering, and sometimes I'm in the scullery washing dishes. So that's what I learned. That when you have a skill, and then even my employees, they know that I need to help them. So when they're busy, stuck, and then I go in deep.
Okay.
And then they can't rob me because I know everything. So,
Because I'm guessing you have cooks.
yes.
And before any order goes out, we have you to assess.
Yes.
So there's no way anything can happen.
No way. And I have, as I said, I have professional chefs.
Oh, okay.
So we have departments in the kitchen. So there's garden major kitchen, which is called, he's the one who's doing cold.
Okay.
And then he's presenting his food here. So there's my guy, my head chef, who runs the kitchen. So I don't have to be in the kitchen all the time. So I have the pastry chef who specializes with desserts. So I have the guys, other chefs that specialize in hot kitchen.
Okay.
So they specialize, they do veggies, others they do meats and grills, and yeah. So you don't do everything in the kitchen. So and then so, but as I'm an executive chef, I learned all departments, so I know everything. So they cannot rob me. But especially even my head chef knows everything, so he's the one who's running the kitchen. So yes.
So I can imagine, man, it's a busy day.
Yes.
When you get home, you're cooking. Then you have to come back to work and cook again. Don't you ever feel like, yo, this is a lot of work and I'm tired? Or having food in front of your face all the time?
Yeah, I don't eat a lot.
Okay.
Even when I get home, I'm tired. I don't want to eat. I just get ready and rest and and plan for the next day. So I don't cook much at home because even weekends we are working. We do events even weekends. So Saturday, Sundays we operate every day. So and then I eat at work.
Yeah.
Lunch. I don't eat breakfast.
Yeah.
And then I go home. I'm okay. So yeah, we are not like chefs. Most they don't eat a lot because you always have food in your hand. So yeah.
You're constantly exposed to food.
Yes.
I'll like to actually eat something all the time.
No.
Hectic.
Yeah.
How do you guys handle a busy day?
Like as Connie mentioned, we have different departments.
Okay.
So basically, there's a system that we work on. So from the booking to the execution, it all goes according to the system.
Okay.
So if I have multiple events on the same day, I do delegate some of the work to my other coordinators. So if, for instance, we have an event here at the restaurant and we have an event, we have other venues within the park.
Okay.
We find that there's an event at the amphitheater and at Sanctuary. So basically, I delegate. I have a team who is committed.
Okay.
Go all out. So I would tell maybe my coordinator to handle that event, and another one will handle another event. And I just basically pop in here there just to make sure that everything runs smoothly. So that's how we handle everything.
So it's my first day at work, ne?
Yeah.
And then I break a glass.
You
You're gonna fire me? You can't.
do you understand that you're learning?
Okay.
And yeah, we do forgive here and there, but you can't.
It can't be
Yeah,
continuous.
then you have a problem.
Hectic. So man, I'm thinking, my boss, guys, now you're gonna yell at me all at the same time and I'm panicking. Hectic. All right. Personally, I must be honest. When I saw this dish, ne, in my head I'm thinking, what's the name? Could you take us down what you're currently served with?
Okay. What I see here, I didn't prepare this food.
Okay.
My chef did, but it's a beetroot salmon.
Okay.
And yeah, it's grilled beetroot salmon. Yeah, that is their starter for today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
It's Norwegian salmon.
what? Is it meat?
It's fish.
It's fish.
Yes.
Hectic.
It's
Being
supposed
aboard.
it's pink, but they use beetroot puree
Okay.
to make it pink.
Now, is decoration important?
Yes, always. You must eat your food with your eyes before you take a fork and knife. So it has to be like always.
You guys eat with your eyes first.
Yes.
Have you seen Instagram?
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. How do you fit in the market though? Do you guys feel like you need to put yourself out there as she's saying on social media to actually draw an audience to you?
Yes, definitely. Marketing, that's what we need, but we have a lot of clients. It's always by word of mouth because what we always serve is the best. Our food always nice, fresh, and so anyone who comes in the event, that's why I always said in my clients, when they booked, we don't deal with that client only. We are dealing with their guest. So we event, and then you will find 100 people, 200 people. All of them, they will just say, please, can we have your business card? Who's this catering? Who's this? Who was cooking
Yeah.
here? And then they will come. So, and most of our clients is VIP clients. So people in the location, they always ask us, oh, okay, do in Soweto, can you come? Guys, we think you are expensive if we see your food. It's not like that. Yes.
How do you make sure that you stand out as a restaurant? Because of course, man, you're looking at the fact that competition is tight.
Yeah, competition.
My name restaurant.
Yes. There's lots of restaurants and catering, and that's why I don't focus much in social media.
Okay.
But we believe our food is the best. So I don't look others what they are doing. I always make sure we produce the best here. So, and then you can. I don't want to compete with anyone.
Okay.
So, and then we always make sure we learn, we grow, and then we change in the style of, like, I don't want to focus doing one thing. If now this is trending, I don't focus on that. I always make sure that whatever comes out in this kitchen is the best.
What's your main specialty in food?
Oh. Okay. I love hot. So I hot dishes.
Okay.
So, and then basically it can be seafood. It can be like, I love lamb. So
Okay.
even me, I eat lamb. So I always make sure that all my dishes for lamb, they are the best. Yeah.
Okay. So, Muso Kulmangele, my crew's chilling. They're trying to think, manja, what are we going to eat today? How are you feeling?
Yes, we have
See.
lamb
You're
cutlets.
going to eat lamb.
Yes. And then we have beef fillets as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
But I must be honest. What do you guys, before I answer, what do you guys think of the place? Since it's in Mnyango,
It's better than Starbucks.
way. So you'd actually,
My favorite place.
you'd come here over Starbucks.
Yeah. But I've been in Starbucks.
And what do you think of the service? From what you've seen so far. Rent fast, Nje, be close to the place. All right. Personally, I'm very much impressed. I don't think I do restaurants much. But now, you are literally giving us an experience to say, yo, guys, we have to go out. I must take you guys on a date. Nje, send the fucking knife. Sizelane. I'm serious. I'm going to take you guys on a date. Literally, our school is going to cook for us.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, thank you. Of course. Thank you so much for actually having time for us, namhlanje, Sis Connie. I'm highly impressed. I'm sure my crew is impressed as well. I love the place. I think the whole time as we're walking up in my head, I'm like, ooh, guys, J Kaya, they must come and see what I'm looking at namhlanje. because it's nothing regular, you know. Not all of us walk into restaurants to say, okay, namhlanje I'm going to eat shama fucking knife there and there, you know. But I actually love what you've done with the place. I love the name as well. The whole time in my head, I'm like, Dandozest. Dandozest. I even called. I called him like, yo, I'm for a show with the Dandozest for real, you know. But yeah, thank you so much for actually having us namhlanje. We're definitely looking forward to tasting the food.
Yes.
Where can people find you guys on social media?
Um, we are in Facebook and in Instagram. Facebook, our page is Dandozest Food. In Instagram, Dandozest_food1. And then, yeah, our website is under construction, so would be ready soon. But we are here at Freedom Park Museum. Anytime we are here every day, Monday to Monday. And yeah.
Monday
so-
to Monday. So there's people, you have people that come for shift, on days, off days as well.
Yes. We do roster. Others they come a little bit late. Others, yeah, we basically here every day. We are open, operating every day, because yeah, there's tourists. They remember weekend tourists. They are coming in, so sometimes they want food, drinks, and yeah, so we need to cater for that as well. And most our events they are happening weekends.
Weekends.
Yes.
I have one more question.
Yes.
Me, nangifuna ekhaya, and I want a mkhodu nani. You guys don't have space for that.
Actually, we do.
Okay.
We specialize with any cuisine.
Okay.
Western, African,
Okay.
Asian. So we do African cuisine as well. Remember, we are here in a heritage site.
Definitely.
So even in our menu we have mkhodu.
Yeah.
So our mkhodu is not, it's different than the one you're going to get in the streets. Obviously,
Okay.
because chefs cook the mkhodu. And yeah, basically we do have mkhodu. And yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for having us, namhlanje, Sis Connie. My name is, of course, Palesa Pacho, better known as Miss Mona Lisa herself. Namhlanje, we were at, of course, Dandozest. Dandozest. Not with an S, with a Z.
With the Z.
Okay, we are at Freedom Park. Make sure to come and check the place out. Make sure to come and vibe. Literally, I don't think anybody would say no to the food here. My name is, of course, Palesa Pacho. This is the Mormuse podcast. Don't forget to follow us on all social platforms. It's a wrap.